Which is perfectly eligible for the class. We've seen a few odd things. Had the old Kawasaki ER6 come along, but a Ducati Monster. I think I've only ever seen Matt Cham come out to play on that. Having a bit of a chat with Matt, and he says he's working on a new project, a VFR powered Kawasaki VFR thing. It sounds fantastic. Right, hybrid monstrosities, away we go. Lights go out, and it's going to be, oh boy, 3 abreast. I tell you what, not getting off the line terribly well was Dave Twyford. Getting away well was Ollie Sims. Young Ollie's never won a race.
Dave Twyford around the outside from third to first, and he takes the race lead now through the dip and up towards Druids. And Ollie Sims is looking to go round the outside on number 660, Ronnie Harris as well, but there's no room this time around. Everybody trying to fight for that track space. There's a few riders going out wide on this opening lap, but it is Dave Twyford. There's Dale Dowds looking for an inside move on Mitch Ducran for 5th position, and he pulls it off nicely. So Mitch down in 6th place now, ahead of Bill Harris and Will Howarth in 8th.
Ronnie Harris, another one of our birthday boys this weekend. So congratulations on turning 18 for young Ronnie. His mum says you've got to pay all your own bills now. So there you go, Ronnie. That's the disadvantage of turning 18. You're no longer a junior. You get to pay the tyre bill for the race bike. Here we come then to the line. It's going to be Dave Twyford leading well. Ronnie Harris there in 2nd place. Tell you what though, look at that man in 3rd place. He was in 3rd. He's now in 2nd, moving up nicely. It is Ollie Sims, the youngster. I don't think we've seen him this high up. He's going to get a nosebleed. Straight fighting straight. This is a real battle of the youngsters in the Minitwins here, isn't it, Bradley?
Certainly is.
These two of both can't be any more than, well, I know Ronnie's 18, obviously, and I think Ollie's probably about 16 or 17, isn't he?
He's certainly still a teenager, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great that you can be older than a teenager these days, mate. Fantastic stuff.
I'm closer to 30 than a teenager now.
Yeah, I know. Scary, I've known you that long. Oh, dear. My world, mate. Rookie Minitwins, big surprise. Will Howarth leads the way there. Then the battle of the rest is Cook from Chris. They were having a bit of a joke about the battle of the rest there because they know they can't touch Will Howarth. He's been such an impressive rookie this year. As the leaders come back towards us once again, Twyford led by 0.44 of a second last time across the line. Side by side come Harris and Sims. Bettis there. He's having a good ride too, is Jack Bettis. He'd like to pick up another podium. I don't think he's been on the podium too often this year so far, has Jack. Very consistent rider. He's had 1 silver medal he'd like to add to his collection.
It's interesting watching the
David Twyford's off. Dave Twyford's spun out there at Druids. The leader is down, so he ain't going to claim the championship. Well, he can claim the championship, even sitting on the deck, of course. We'll wait and see as we have a new leader. It's Ollie Sims and Ronnie Harris. That's Twyford losing some part of the bike there at Druids.
But he is up and okay. He's helping the marshals retrieve the bike, but Dave Twyford up and okay.
That's the main thing, of course. Very rare we see a mistake from David, especially when he's leading a race. That's a great shame. He wasn't under any real pressure there. 50.78.
You know what he was going for.
I know exactly what he was going for there, my friend. So the lap record ain't going to go his way, and the weather conditions might mean that he won't get another chance today. We'll wait and see as he goes tumbling down the order. That is such a huge shame. I'd love to have seen him claim another lap record there. He's missed out just by a fraction of a second. Let's have a quick check there. 0.2 of a second he misses out the lap record. That's a great shame for David. But let's keep an eye on this new battle. So we've actually got new leaders to talk about here as they come down the hill. It is Ollie Sims from Ronnie Harris. Now, neither of those guys have won a race, nor is Jack Bettis there in 3rd.
Just having a look at that, Keith, and the only other person or people who have won a race this season is Del Dowds and Mitch Ducran.
Well, Dowds is down there in 4th, and Ducran is in 5th. So all change at the top here with 5 laps left when they come across the line. They're coming off a clearways now, so still quite a few laps left in this race. And I'm certainly not going to write Dowds or Ducran off because they haven't won races by being muppets at all. Harris is going to have a look there. Surely he's working the slipstream. Bettis trying to pick up a double slipstream into Paddock. Here we go. There is no change there in any of the top half, does it? But look at the rookie Minitwin Howarth. What's his best lap? A 51.538.
That's it. That's a new lap record.
That's a new lap record. The impressive rookie is impressed yet again. I thought he would. We'll talk more about him, but he's a lovely guy too.
What I was going to say was it's interesting watching Ollie Sims and Ronnie Harris, because Ollie Sims, he's better on the brakes, but Ronnie Harris seems to go slow in and fast out, whereas Ollie Sims goes fast in and kind of a little bit slower out. So it's very much 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. As Jack Bettis is looking strong around the outside of Ronnie Harris. That will give him the inside line for clearways, and there's a tail ender that will come into play here as well. So Ollie Sims will get there first. He goes around the outside. Ronnie Harris, he cuts to the inside. Jack Bettis and everybody else following suit around the outside. But it's not worked in favour of anyone, but it's not proved to go against anyone either. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd across the line. And there goes Del Dowds and Mitch Ducran as well as Will Howarth. So Will Howarth, a 51.521. That's another new lap record on that previous lap. And there's only 0.7 of a second, Keith, covering the top 6.
Absolutely amazing stuff as they round Druids once more. There's no great change there, but you know that all is equally determined as one another. Coming across the line there, the top 6 bikes were covered by 0.7 of a second because Howarth is looking to tag on to the back of this bunch as well. There he is as a rookie. He is right in the mix there.
Rod Sims, Ronnie Harris takes the race lead in towards Surtees.
Desperately close stuff there. Who's that? That's Dowd's going for a slightly different line there. You watch Dell here. He's done the classic shaky
that was a mistake from Mitch. Mitch Ducran made a slight mistake there.
Yep.
Will Howarth needed no second invitation. He's up into 5th place. Now first of the rookie mini twins, number 96, Will Howarth. He's in 5th, but across the line, 51.4 for Harris, 51.4 for Sims, 51.4 for Bettis, 51.3 for Dowds, 51.5 for Howarth, 51.2 for Ducran.
Wow, absolutely fantastic stuff. This is all kind of old lap record pace, of course. It's a great shame.
Dell's wide. Jack Bettis is there in 3rd position still, but Dell Dowds, he was 4th across the line, but ran a little bit wide at Druids.
We're going to get the hurry-up flag very shortly. These guys starting to drop Howarth there a little bit in 5th place. Dowds would love to get back on the podium here. Obviously, his championship challenge is a shot, but he still likes to claim another gold medal as they work their way through Surtees up towards Clearways once again. And again, look at Dowds. He's taking the classic shaky burn line. He knows that works. He's already made up 1. Does he get another bike place up a little bit on Bettis? No, he loses out on the exit there. Bettis very close. Here comes Harris too. I'm sure he's going to have a look at Sims into Paddock Hill this time, does he? Can he anchor it? No, he can't. Youngster's very strong indeed. We're running out of laps here as well, Bradley. Just 2 laps left in this particular race. Behind these guys, I'm sorry about this, Bill Harris is up next, then it's Kev Lilly, Steve Costin, and it's King, Taylor, Egerton, Griffiths, Quince, Priestley, May and Chris, the second of the mini twins at the moment, the rookie mini twins, sorry. Down into Graham Hill we go. What do you got there, mate?
Yeah, Ollie Sims, number 73, he still leads the way from Ronnie Harris. Then it's Jack Bettis, Dell Dowds and Mitch Ducran with Will Howarth in 6th position, but he was half a second adrift from Mitch Ducran as they crossed the line the previous time around. So just a few more corners to go until we get the last lap flag. And Keith, I think we may have 1 or 2 back markers that will come into play. So here they come around Clearways. On to Clark Curve now, full throttle, up through the gearbox and racing towards the line there. Jack Bettis in the slipstream of Ronnie Harris, pulls out to the inside, but he's not close enough to make a challenge. So as we go on to the final lap, Ollie Sims has a gap of 0.169 of a second.
Purple sector time indicating the fastest lap of the race at 2nd sector there for Bettis, though he can't hold off the attack of Dowds much longer, surely, can he? Here we come into Graham Hill. Back marker, are they going to play a part? No, I don't think so here, but it could well be into Surtees. Obviously, the further through the race you get, the back markers have less of a role to play. The back marker, I think, is not going to play any part at all as one. No, the first 2 get past. Oh, maybe he does have a part to play, actually, because, oh, they're banking up behind the back marker.
Yeah. Dell got caught out there a little bit, and it's not worked in his favour, and there's yellow flags at Clearways as well,
no,
Keith.
That's so confusing.
Oh, that's going to be a messy one for the clerks of the course in the race direction to pick out. Here come the race leaders. Number 73, Ollie Sims, around Clark Curve. He takes the victory. It's his first MRO Mini Twin Championship win in the season. So great stuff there for Ollie Sims. He takes his first victory in the championship this race, ahead of Ronnie Harris by half a second. Then it is Jack Bettis in 3rd position. So let's have a look previously at Jack Bettis's previous best. He's had second position earlier on, so it's another medal, his 2nd of the season for Jack Bettis in 3rd. Then it's Dell Dowds in 4th, Mitch Ducran in 5th. Then it's the first of the rookie mini twins of Will Howarth in 6th position, only 2.4 seconds away from the win. But that is incredible stuff there from everybody inside the top 7, because Bill Harris, number 141, he wasn't too far adrift either. Kev Lilly, Steve Costing, Ben King. That rounds out your top 10 with Taylor, Griffith, Quince, Eggington, Priestley and May.